Hi, this is Gary Rosenzweig with MacMost Now. This week, Google announced that Google Gadgets would be available for Dashboard on Mac OS X Leopard. What Google Gadgets are is the same thing basically as Dashboard Widgets. They're little tiny web pages using mostly JavaScript to do cool bits of functionality. You're probably familiar with the Dashboard Widgets. Google Gadgets is kind of the same thing, but on web pages until now. Now you can take Google Gadgets and bring them into Dashboard. Let's take a look. The place you need to go is desktop.google.com/Mac. Once you go there, then you can install the Google Desktop. So what the Google Desktop is actually a whole bunch of different stuff, mostly involving search. It'll help you search things on your drive, search your mail, and it'll search the web. It's basically combining Google Search and Spotlight. I like Spotlight, so I don't want to use Google Desktop in that way. So I can click here where it says choose your own favorites and deselect fast and easy search and just get gadgets for your dashboard. And then I can go ahead and install. I'll download an application and I have to run it as an installer. Installation will take a while, but then if you look in your applications folder under Google Desktop, you'll find the Google Gadgets application. You'll also find Google Desktop if you installed that too. Let's run Google Gadgets and see what we get. Here's what happens when you run the application. You come up with the Google Gadget list, which allows you to install gadgets in your dashboard. And there's all sorts of categories to the left, including popular. You can see that there's 499 gadgets now in popular. So there's a lot of gadgets available. And you can search by category and it will bring them up. You can look at some useful tools like clocks and calculators of all sorts. There's a lot of games. There's lots of different bits of information. A lot of geeky stuff, actually. And you can browse through it, and you can also search through it. So say if you wanted to find map-related gadgets, you can get all the maps like that. So it's very quick and easy, and then you just basically click on one that you like and click the Add button, and it will add it then to the dashboard. Now here's what we get. We get 3 new Google Gadgets that I added. One is a stock ticker indicator. Another is a simple ESPN RSS reader, and then there's the Hubble location of the Hubble telescope as well. So nothing too special, nothing we couldn't get through regular dashboard widgets. So this is where I think we might be in trouble here, because if there's really nothing special you can do with Google Gadgets that you couldn't do with dashboard widgets, then it would make sense for developers to basically develop only Google Gadgets and then know that you can add them to your Apple dashboard through this functionality. But it's a little bit harder. I mean, you have to install this Google application, the Google Gadget application, and not everybody's going to have that. But developers may see it as just one way to develop applications that could run in multiple places. So we may end up with less Apple dashboard widgets in favor of more Google Gadgets. And if they don't do anything special, I'd rather have the native Apple dashboard widgets myself. Another issue is really these things don't add much value. I mean, you can do just about anything you can do on a gadget or a widget. Matter of fact, really anything you can do just by going to a web page and having some bookmarks. So I don't really see too much value in adding tons and tons of these. I mean, a calculator, sure. A dictionary, sure, maybe. But a cluttered Google dashboard is going to be a lot harder to navigate than a simple set of bookmarks or toolbar bookmarks in your web browser. Another thing that we've got going on is in Safari and Leopard, you've got this thing called clippings. So you can basically go to a page like this Yahoo Finance page, click here in the clippings thing, and then go ahead and select a area of a web page like the top stories here in Yahoo Finance. Double click on that and add, and now it'll basically add itself as a dashboard widget. So you can make your own dashboard widgets. See, look at that. I mean, it's just like some programmer made it. It looks beautiful, and you even have options for frames and all sorts of things. So there's so many different ways to add gadgets and widgets to the page that, well, I don't know if we actually need one more. I want to take a second to thank everybody for writing me and leaving comments. Thanks for the encouragement, and also thanks for more questions. You can email me at questions@macmost.com. What I'm going to do with these questions is I'm going to try to answer them as future topics on MacMost Now. So email me and see what I come up with. Until next time, this is Gary Rosenzweig with MacMost Now.